Next we shall discuss about the laws of reflection. There are two laws of reflection. Laws of reflection. The first law of reflection is the angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Here is the angle of incidence. That is angle PON equals to angle QON. We can write I is equal to R. That is angle of incidence is equal to the angle of reflection. Next law of reflection is the incident ray, the normal ray and the reflected ray all lies on the same plane. This is the plane, the incident ray, that is OP, the reflected ray, that is OQ, and the normal, that is NO, all lies on the same plane. So these two laws of reflection are very important. First one, angle of incident equals to angle of reflection, means this is, if the angle of incidence is 30 degree, the angle of reflection would also be 30 degree. Next we shall discuss about plane mirror. Plane mirror. So students, what is a plane mirror? The mirror that we use in our home for hair dressing, makeup, shaving, etc. These purposes, the mirror that we use is nothing but plane mirror. Now we shall discuss about the structure of plane mirror. A plane mirror is made up of a very thin glass, and one side of the thin glass is painted with some opaque surface or medium. Here you can see, here it is very thin glass and one side is painted with an opaque substance and another side is painted with some shiny substance. Here this side is painted with some shiny substance, and again after silvering this side, there is again a glass plate is placed. So this is the structure of the plane mirror, that is one very thin glass, one side is painted with some opaque substance and here other side is painted with some silver substance, means silvered here, so that shiny surface is here, and we see the image from this side of the mirror. Next we shall discuss about uses of plane mirror. Uses of plane mirror. Plane mirror is that mirror that we use in our homes for dressing, shaving and makeup, as I have already told. Next, plane mirror are also used in the solar cookers. Here is the structure of solar cooker, so as to reflect most of the light in the food that is to be cooked. Next, submarines make the use of plane glasses like plane mirrors to make periscopes for viewing the objects above the sea. Students, this is a periscope. Here it is fixed with the submarine. This portion of the periscope is attached to the submarine and this portion is above the sea level. This periscope is attached to the submarine. Now, to see the above sea images of the objects, we use periscope. The observer sees the object's image from this side, and the object's image is made on the mirror placed here, and from the mirror the image reflects on the other mirror that is placed here, and observer is able to see the image from this side. Another use is microscopes also use plane mirrors, like as to reflect most of the light on the slides to be viewed. Next we shall discuss about reflection of light from a plane mirror. Reflection of light from a plane mirror. Now see, if this is a plane mirror and light from point P falls on the plane mirror at an angle of 90 degree, say point O, then light would retrace its path. In case of the plane mirror, if light falls perpendicularly, it would retrace its path, but if it is inclined, like the angle of incidence is this one, then it would follow the law of reflection. That is, then the angle of incidence would be equal to the angle of reflection. Then incident ray is here and reflected ray would goes to the another side with the same angle. So it follows the laws of reflection. Now we shall discuss about some ray diagrams. What are ray diagrams? Ray diagrams is the drawing of the path of the light to form image of an object. The first ray diagram we will discuss about for the case of a point object. First one is ray diagram in case of a point object. Say a point object O, and here we place a mirror M1, M2. This is the reflecting surface of the mirror. The reflecting surface of the mirror is represented by a plane line, and the other surface of the mirror is represented by dashed lines or some shades. So if object is point object, say point O, then light from the point O will strike on the mirror at point T. This is perpendicular, that is 90 degree angle, so it would reflect back in the same direction, like this one. Now if another ray from point P strikes the surface of the mirror at point P, if this is the incident ray, then we can draw from point P the normal. Normal is always 90 degree to the mirror with respect to the point of incidence. This is 90 degree and OP is the incident ray. So we can draw another ray, that is reflecting ray, here, say at point Q. So here is the angle of incident, it would be equal to the angle of reflection. Now how to obtain the image of the object? Just extend the reflecting rays, you will get the image of the object. We can extend this way as well as this is also the reflecting ray, so we can extend this one ray. At point I, say this is the image of the object point O. Object is O and image is I. Also the distance of the image formed is also equal to the distance of the object. Means the image formed is as far behind the mirror as we place the object in front of the mirror. This, if this is 3 centimeters, say this would also be 3 centimeters. So this was all about the ray diagram in the case of a point object.